Is Old Firm week. It may have been dominated by a disgraceful Bill, but let's put your money where your mouth is and let's do a combined Old Firm starting 11 for the game, of course, on Sunday. I mean, this is pretty much on this season because but why is Carter Vickers knowing the team? I'll tell you why he's knowing the team, right, folks? You know why he's knowing the team? Because, listen to the big man, he's not a great season. There's a lot of players who, based on their actual ability, would make this team, but, you know, got to base it on other things. Impact, stats, all that good stuff. So we have to go back to the goalkeeping position. And it's a no contest, right? I actually think Joe Hart's not been as bad this season as some people have made out. Now here, I think Joe Hart's mince, right? But I do think since the turn of the year, he's actually saved Celtic more than he's cost them. Well, I think before that, it might have cost him a bit more. But of course we're going to go with Jack Butland. I mean, if you're picking Joe Hart over Jack Butland, you need to put the bias down. Alright, you really do. In at the right back position, James Tavernier. I mean, he's having one of his best ever seasons for Rangers. You know, already lifted a trophy, a real possibility of a treble. I think it's his highest goal scoring season. I mean, the assists, the goals, it's incredible. You know, you're on it as superlatives, buddy, to describe this guy. So, yeah, he's in at right back. In at centre-back, I'm not one of these nerds who'll be like, oh, this guy has to be right centre-back and that guy has to be left centre-back. No, I'm going to put in Liam Scales. He's definitely had a first better half of the season than he's had, you know, I would put Liam Scales in. I would put him in there. Yeah, Liam Scales, no complaints. Other centre-back, I'm actually going to go with a guy that doesn't even start for Rangers these days. Probably because he's been injured, but I'm actually going to go with Leon Balogun. Brought back by Michael Beale. Every game he played, up until Beale got sacked, which was very few by the way, he was good. I mean, I actually thought our best partnership was Suter and Balogun. I thought he was really good. Clement came in, he favoured him a bit more than the other two. Got that facial injury, it's kind of put him back a bit, but know why I'm putting him in over Goldson and Suter. He doesn't make mistakes, man. He really doesn't. Suter has cost us too many goals, crucial goals by our mind, and Connor Goldson's the exact same. Two bomb scares at the back. I think Leon Balogun is much better. And in the left back position, so you know, you've got your likes of Burnaby, no chance. Borna Barisic, no chance. Greg Taylor, under Ange, different player. Under Rodgers, pretty pants. So it only really leaves one man, and the one man it is Red Van Yilmaz, right? I'm going to get the Red Van Yilmaz. You know, didn't have a particularly great start to the season, but since Clement came in, quite a lot of times in this video, but yeah, I think Yilmaz. So I mean, at the five at the back, I've went with 4 Rangers and 1 Celtic. Celtic fans may agree about that, but the reality is, you know, Rangers have been better defensively than Celtic, right? Butland is a no-brainer, so's Tav. The centre-backs, I actually just refuse to put in Suter or Goldson. So therefore, I think Balogun has been when he's played, right? Carter Vickers has been so in and out. But again, if someone wants to argue in this video, well, if you're picking Balogun for, you know, only a certain amount of games, how are you not picking Carter Vickers? Yeah, I think that's a valid argument to have, but I don't think he's like that, or particularly that great. I think Carter Vickers has actually made quite a few mistakes when he's come in. Probably due to lack of fitness, like he's not really been properly fit at any point in the season. But yeah, obviously Carter Vickers is the best defender in this league when all is said done and fitness is full. And then left back, I think has to be Yilmaz. As we move into the centre of the pitch, I'm going to go with John Lundstrom in there. I'm going to go with Big John, because why the hell would I not go with Big John in the centre of that pitch? Again, since come in, this guy's been different gravy. Does he produce the odd moment of retardation, so to speak? Yeah, he does. There's so many times, like, he'll bust a gut going forward. I remember that, I was supposed to say iconic image, it's probably infamous is the better word, where he's running, I think it was against St Johnstone, and he makes like a 2-yard pass in front of him to the St Johnstone guy. Now, there has been points this season where, even on the Clement, where he's looked gas, but yeah, he's a difference maker in that midfield for Rangers. He really, really is. Beside him, I'm going to go with Dujon Sterling. I'm sorry, Cal McGregor's not had a good season. I can, you know, understand how good he's been for years, even though I don't think he's overrated, but he's not been that good. I'm sorry, folks. He's really, really not. We then move into our cam position. It's going to be Matt O'Reilly. Again, like Scales and quite a few other players on this list, it's not been a good complete season, but factor in managerial changes and just like winter breaks and etc. Some people have been better either side of it. So yeah, I mean at this point we've did 8 players, 6 Rangers, 2 Celtic. It may seem harsh, folks, but honestly I think going up to the top 3 positions I'm going to be struggling here. Apart from the left wing, I'm going to go for Sima. Different gravy for Rangers, man. Can't dispute it. He really has been. Missed him massively when he went out. Up front, I'm actually going to go with Kyogo, which may sound baffling. What I will say is, right, seeing the striker position, people are going to say how Dessers has got more goals than Kyogo, and I'll accept that, right? In terms of other options, I mean, who could you give it to? Danilo? No chance, right? Adam Adea, he scored crucial goals for Celtic, but not much of an impact for too long, prolonged impact. And the reason I'm giving it to Kyogo, he's had a pretty bad season by his standards, but he pretty much single-handedly, sunk Rangers in 2 games. Dessers pretty much single-handedly, maybe not single-handedly, especially in the second. Well, I mean, Dessers was piss poor in both old firms, so was a lot of other players, right? But I think that's just the difference. And Kyogo pretty much, he's got Celtic 6 points, and and 2 6-pointers. So effectively 12 points. So for me, I have to put Kyogo in over Dessers. Maybe by the end of this season, there's 2 remaining old firms to go. Can Dessers return the favour that Kyogo? One can only hope for. And then as we go into the right wing position, I mean, honestly, who do I give it to? I look at Rangers and I'm like, I'm just never in a month of Sundays going to be giving this to Scott Wright. That wouldn't feel right, so to speak. Like Celtic's options, Palma. I actually thought he had a pretty decent start to his Celtic career, then didn't, but I mean, he's more of a left winger. Maida, again, left winger, pretty pish. Forrest, again, bit part, but I mean, he scored quite a decent amount of goals, I think. So what I might actually have to do is move Sterling forward to right wing, just to accommodate. Or there. I don't even know, or did it? Nah, I actually refuse to put Dessers in a team with a combined 11 right now. Oh, I'll move Sterling forward and put in McGregor. Or should I do that? I don't even know. Honestly, man, I've no definitive answer. I think for most part of the season, both old firm teams have been pretty pish. So, anyway, that's my combined 10, because I can't find an 11th player to go on a right wing that I deem good enough. So, yeah, back very soon with more content. Chris Sutton, Slaver and Ali McCoist. I'll be there.